So I'm sharing this message today because I want to just share something that a lot of people are experiencing or dealing with, but may not even talk about. But it's the holiday season. Thanksgiving just passed, and for me, I really think about my parents who have both passed on. Not my biological parents, but my grandparents, and they raised me. So when I think about them and the holidays, I always get a little sad, but some years are better than others. But this particular year, the Temptations song came on Thanksgiving, and I wasn't ready to hear that song. Immediately, it made me think of my dad, and he loves that song, and I just wasn't ready to hear it just yet. And so it immediately made me a little teary-eyed, got emotional. But what I've been doing is just allowing myself to feel what I'm feeling, giving myself grace, and being okay with not being okay, right? And so I know there are a lot of people who are experiencing grief during the holidays, and I just want to encourage people to take the time for yourself. What I've been doing is, if I don't feel like I want to, be around others, I take some time to myself to be alone. If I want to take a nap, I'll take a nap. If that means taking a day off from work, I do that as well. Whatever it is that I feel that I need at the moment is what I will do to just give myself some grace and to soothe myself. And because that's really, important, because, you do need to take that time for yourself and just be okay with not being okay, I call these days mommy days, daddy days. Me and my siblings do that, or me and my good girlfriend will say, I'm having a mommy day, I'm having a daddy day. And we both, we all know what that means. That means that we're thinking about our loved ones, and it's a difficult day. And what that may feel like, for me, I can tell you what it feels like for me. I'll feel like I'm carrying a weight. I'll feel a little emotional, feel sensitive. I won't just be my typical self, which is usually my temperament is usually upbeat and, collaborative, and I'm in a good mood. I like talking with other people. Sometimes, though, when I'm thinking about my mom and dad or those that I've lost, I'll feel not like myself, and I really can't explain it. But what I've been doing is allowing myself to feel those emotions so I can process them, to sit with them, and just be okay with I'm not okay. And what else helps me too is just being around others who have lost loved ones, whether that be a friend or a sibling, and just talking through those emotions. And I give myself grace. I take the time to do whatever it is to comfort me, whether that be sitting and just looking out the window, sipping on a cup of coffee. If that means crying, I do that. If it means journaling, I do that. If that means looking at old pictures, just to, reflect, I do that. But what I do is I accept that I am grieving the loss of those that I love and those who have had such a huge impact on my life, and I sit with that because I feel blessed to have had those people in my life, my parents especially, very loving individuals, very caring individuals. Listen, holidays are not the same when mama and daddy are gone. Big mama, daddy, big daddy gone, it's just not the same. And so you just reflect on those moments where, things were, everyone was together, everyone, got along, everyone was, mama and daddy didn't play. If there was any beef or any, conflict, they would shut it down. They would say what was right, what was wrong, and what was going to happen. And they would make us get together and act right. And so I kind of miss that. So, my message is hopefully to encourage someone else. If you're going through a difficult time during this holiday season, if you're grieving a loved one, just know that you're not alone, and allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to be okay with not being okay. Take care of yourself, spend the time needed to reflect. take the time to take care of yourself, and don't be worried so much about what it looks like to others if you don't seem like yourself. That's okay. Be okay with not being okay, because it's okay. I can show up with my, HR face on, leader face on, but guess what? I don't have to be strong all the time. I don't have to have all the right words. I'm okay with just saying, you know what? This is where I'm at today, and that's okay. So I hope that this is encouraging for someone else. Just know that you're not alone. Know that God's got you. And that if you have someone that you missed during the holidays, that you have lost, just know that you're special, you are blessed to have someone that you miss and that you love that meant so much to you. And that they are not gone. They are with you. They're in your heart. They're in your memories. And they show up every day when you show up and you reflect what they have taught you, and you reflect the characters and behaviors that they have demonstrated. And you acknowledge their legacy and the impact that they've had on your life. God bless.